It's a very beautiful vintage coin set. And Mike, I've heard you say it's one of the most popular. It's the last 30 years of Indian head cents from 1880 to 1909. So you're getting this whole collection that you see here.
Well, if there's one coin that you can look at and say that it is kind of uniquely American, I think it has to be the Indian head cent. You can look at this, and it is so uniquely American. I mean, this was basically an American, you know, for 100 years in America, this was ubiquitous in everybody's change. It was there. Now, a lot of people have seen a lot of, let's say, these dates right in here, the last 6 or 8 years. That's where they made most of the coins. But what we have is not just those last 6 or 7 dates, except this one's difficult. I'll talk about that. I've got the last 30 years. We go all the way back to 1880. Oh
my gosh.
1880, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, all the way out every single year to the very last year of issue, 1909. Now here's the thing when you look at this. So it's $199 for 30 coins. Now, each one of these individual airtight holders that you see right here is 59 cents. You get 30 of those. Okay, so that's another $18. The box is about 12. So you have about $30 in just the packaging alone. So you're really down to maybe about almost $5 a coin. I can tell you right now, if you go out there and try to find any of these, like the 1909 I have here in the nationally advertised catalog, they started making the Lincoln cent in 1909. They made a very limited number of the 1909 Indian head cents. That's why that coin sells by itself for $45.
Wow.
You go up into here. Now, these are only, as I look in the catalog, $8 or $9 a piece. Now, we're selling them for $5. So this $45 coin's $5. These are $8 or $9. We're like $5. Then you get into these coins. We have these last 10 coins. I got sometimes the middle coins, but it's these first 10. 80, 81, 82, 83. And like I said, the 85 is the key. This coin right here in fine condition, you can quite easily buy for $50, $60, $70 just for that coin. That is the key coin in the entire collection. Many people skip it. It's why you see a lot of last 10 years of Indians, last 20 years of Indians, but you don't see the last 30 years of Indians because of that 1885.
What a job it must be to track these down. Not only that, and then put them all together in these sets to be able to offer them at a price like this and include the $30, $40 worth of packaging. I mean, I just can't imagine. Your life is like a treasure hunt, basically.
Exactly.
A 24/7 treasure hunt.
Yeah, that's right. You know, they're the coin searchers, you know, and everybody. And you have to understand. So here's 1885. So this is the key date to the whole set right here. So I find a dealer who has 15, 1885.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Yeah.
So he sends those in. I'm like, okay, great.
Yeah.
And then we look at it, and of course they have, you know, that you see kind of the green haze that gets on copper. That's a problem because none of these coins are clean. These are all 100% original coins. So, you know, that, and then there's some with big gouges or dings, or they've overgraded them or done all these other things. So out of those 15 coins, I get 2, or I get 3, or I get 4. Then we got to send the rest back, and I got to wait for the next batch, and the next batch, and the next batch. And that's why we haven't seen this since March. Because of the 1880, and I can tell you the 1887 is no bargain in its own right, nor is the 1883. And like I said, I have a nationally advertised catalog. They only start in 1887. Now, and this is $12.95, $12.95, $12.95, $12.95, $12.95. Yeah. I mean, we're $5 a coin basically all the way through when you count in the price of the packaging with this, including the 1909, the 1880, 81, 82, 83, and like I said, this 85. I just cannot impress upon you how difficult that coin is to get, just in general, let alone in absolutely fabulous condition that we're going to have here. Very good, fine condition, but they're individually hand selected. So as you look at each one of these coins, none of them are problem coins. They're what we call kind of PQ coins, premium quality for a circulated coin that you're going to have. Each one is selected for eye appeal by our trained numismatic staff and then placed into their own individual airtight holders to give you the last 30 years of Indian head cents, all in their own individual airtight holders, all in the custom display box, all for, like I said, you value the packaging in there about $5 a coin.
Why does that happen sometimes where there will be one certain year that is just so hard to find? I mean, I'm sure there's many reasons, but
they made less. Or they, or for instance, in the state quarter program, what was it? The Alabama quarter, there was a truck that was carrying them to the bank, and it overturned and burned up like 45 million
coins.
History,
history.
So that was like 10 years ago. Okay, let alone the coin that we're going to show a little bit later, where a ship basically sinks, and all the 1857 San Francisco minted $20 gold pieces went to the bottom of the ocean.
Do not miss that coming up. The story on that is, I mean, I was like dumbfounded in the hallway before the show tonight listening to that story. But you know what? This set in and of itself, too, so much history here. We're talking back to 1880 to 1909. You're getting every single year, as Mike said, hand-selected, inspected, and packaged for you, so you don't have to do that work. So you don't have to search for that one special coin and wait who knows how long, decades, before you get the right one that's in the best condition. So take advantage. You will love adding this to your collection. We have 4 flex payments on this one, so under $50 to get this home, and you will be so excited that you have it. And one thing I do want to mention too, while you guys are doing your shopping, if you don't have the HSN credit card yet, I highly recommend you apply, because right now for birthday month, you can save up to $25 when you open and use that HSN card on any single item purchase once you're approved. So that's just another way to really lock in the values that you see tonight in our coin collector show. Okay.